5 years ago, I was having headaches, and my physician just sent me on to get a standard brain MRI, and we saw a spot up here on my left frontal lobe, and you know, the course of action was just to watch it. Through the course, Chris proposed to me just to know that I'll always have a partner. Bless his heart, he wanted me to know that I wasn't alone. So I really appreciate that. And then, you know, life happened. We got married, we had Jackson, and so my MRIs kind of went on the back burner, and I didn't have one for a while. Jackson would have been 4 months old when I had my MRI, and that MRI showed that that spot had started to grow.
The worst days when we found out that her tumor was growing and that we'd have to go in and have a brain surgery to have the tumor removed. So I think that was the worst time, was leading up to it before we actually went in for the surgery and not knowing how that was going to go.
It was a 6-hour surgery. I remember the night before I was just an emotional mess because I didn't know if it was going to be the last time I'd hold Jackson or, you know, see my family.
So it was very tough, but I tried to stay positive the whole time because Nicole can be an emotional person, so we needed one of us to be very strong during it and say that everything was going to be okay.
I did 7 weeks of radiation. I lost the hair on the left side of my head. I wore wigs and hats and scarves, and you know, you're of course very tired, you're self-conscious, but I always had Chris, you know, and my family, and their support was just invaluable.
We were very well supported. Both of her sisters and her brother were down the day of the surgery, and our family really helped us through those tough times.
3 weeks after my brain surgery, I had an appointment with my OB/GYN, and they had found a tumor on my right ovary. We opted for them to go and remove the tumor, but it had already taken over my right ovary, so they had to remove my ovary as well. And miraculously, we were able to get pregnant again. I try to keep a positive attitude. I was dealt these cards, and I can't do anything about it. So I'm not going to pout. I'm not going to mope. I'm going to deal with it and be as happy as I can while doing it, because I have a great family and support system.
It was a very difficult time for our family with a little one that didn't like to sleep, and a wife and I were stressing about things. But it was the important thing is we stayed positive the whole time and knew everything would turn out okay.
We have been through so much in 3 years that most people don't go through in a lifetime, and so, you know, you value every day, and you don't have regrets, and you live life to the fullest. I know it sounds cliche, but that's what you do.
I think we've been very blessed with the families that we grew up in that were able to be great role models for us and show us how to display great character and persevere through a lot of things we've been through in our life. And I think a lot of that is attributed to the way we were brought up. We've always had friends and the rest of our family, siblings, that have just been so supportive, and there when we need to cry to someone, and there when we need to laugh with someone, and we're just very lucky with our big family that loves us very much.
Right. Yeah, we've had our ups and downs, but we just lean on each other, and that's what gets us through it.